steam mop. But this one now has a steam blaster. It's going to come in an exclusive configuration with extra pads attached to it as well. And when I say steam blaster, you've got to see it to believe what this thing can do. But it's not just a steam cleaner, which we're used to. Maybe you've tried steam cleaning. It's my favorite way to clean. It's the only way I clean my home. But on top of that now, you get that slight bit of agitation as well, a very kind of gentle scrubber, because they combined it with a different type of floor cleaner that has that rotation on it as well. In addition, you get the beautiful bright lights. You can see what you're cleaning. So now you're gonna be able to mop, you're gonna be able to scrub, you're gonna be able to sanitize your floors, all at the same time. $129.99, best price we could find out in the marketplace. And like I said, an exclusive configuration that we are gonna give you, because you're getting 4 of your Dirt Grip Soft Scrub washable pads. You're getting 2 of your dusting pads. If you just wanna use this to dust the floor, then you can use it just to dust as well. All of that included. Look at what you would pay for this if you buy each part of this separately. And again, nowhere else can you get this kind of price, because typically out in the marketplace, almost $200 that you would pay for the steam blaster, but including those extra dusting pads as well. So we have now taken, what is it, like $80 off of retail to bring you the best way to clean. Tracy, come on in.
Is Tracy the best way to clean?
Yes, if you can get Tracy to come to your house, it is the best way to clean. Otherwise, I might recommend the Shark.
Oh, right, okay, listen, I want to throw a couple claims out there that we're not normally able to say. So this is a big deal for us. 99.9% of the bacteria we can clean up off of your floor. That's a huge thing to say.
Right.
This steam mop right here is 3 times more powerful and better than any other Shark steam mop that we've ever offered. So think about that for a second. We're the leaders when it comes to floor care. The fact that we're giving you this configuration is absolutely amazing. So why this steam mop? Why all of this? Well, look at both of those pads right there are going to give you 150 rotations a minute. So it's cleaning, it's scrubbing, it's sanitizing, and then you've got the steam blast right there. So if you've got something that is stuck on, if you've got a really hard mess that's giving you a hard time, you can melt that mess away. So there you go. Look at this mess right here. Boom. Within seconds, it's gone. So okay, I'm cleaning, I'm scrubbing, and I'm not doing anything else but sanitizing. So, you know, I say this all the time. I represent Shark. We have amazing vacuums, you know, great vacuums. And they're gonna pick up all of those big particles, the little particles, the fine particles. But what are you doing to sanitize your floors? Think about it. We sanitize our hands.
Right.
We sanitize, you know, our surfaces. We sanitize everything. Don't forget about your floors. Listen, that's where everything settles. When you come in from the outside, boom, it settles on your ground. It settles on your hardwood. It settles on your linoleum, all of that stuff. You have little Bella, right?
Right.
Right? I've got little Buster.
Right, and you know what she does? She walks through the grass where every other dog is done their business probably as well, and then just walks right into the condo. And of course, some of that debris and everything else is gonna get on the floor. To be able to sanitize not using any chemicals, chemical-free cleaning is so important, but I've never seen anything quite like this that really gives you not just the ability to sanitize, but the ability to do just enough scrubbing. I mean, so it doesn't matter what type of floor you're gonna clean. This is going to do it gently, but thoroughly.
Yeah, 100%. I talk about Bester. You know, you have a Bella, I have a Bester. Bester cannot go outside. My dog is 3.5 pounds. He cannot go outside to go to the bathroom because we live by a preserve. So there are coyotes and hawks and all that stuff. So he has to go, you know, on a pee pad. His aim isn't great. No, aim's not great. So too much information. I'm exhausted at this is what you get. But here's the deal. The fact that I'm able to grab this one unit and clean and sanitize those areas. Listen,
love this.
You talked about chemicals. Let's talk about chemicals for a minute. It's Saturday. A lot of us do a lot of our grocery shopping on the weekend. You know, you're making your lists, all that stuff. You know what you don't have to add to your list? chemicals, floor stuff, cleaning supplies. Literally, this is water that gets to that perfect sweet spot of a temperature so that we're able to clean and sanitize. The other thing too, Alice, gone are the days where you have to corner off a room. You're like, okay, I just mopped that room. You cannot go in that room, you know, until everything dries down. We've got a quick evaporation rate with this one. Look at this. Within seconds, all right, I just mopped this floor. Within seconds, it's gonna be dry. It's already drying back here. Look at already dry here, dry in the front, dry. It's going to dry immediately within seconds, and that's what we love. So it's clean, it's polished, it's pristine. Your hardwood floor should look like this every single time that you tackle those messes.
Look at the shine on that.
Yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful. You know, this is your day to do it. If you have never cleaned with steam before, we sell a lot of steam cleaners. We don't sell anything like this, okay? This is going to give you the ability now to not just steam clean and sanitize. I mean, that is something that we can only say with some models of steam cleaners, okay? But you are gonna be able to mop, to scrub, and to sanitize all at the same time for under $130. And not only that, you get 3 steam modes with this. I want a little steam, I want a lot of steam. You know, it's the kitchen, it's the bathroom, you know, who knows? But here's the thing, not only are you getting incredible, an incredible value on this, but an exclusive configuration nobody else is going to give you. We're actually going to give you 4 of your Dirt Grip soft scrub pads. So you get all 4 of these, and you can see again that these are going to be just enough in terms of giving you some agitation, some scrubbing ability. And then you're gonna get your dusting pads as well. So you can just dust the floor. If you just want a quick little shine or just pick up the dust, that's all you have to do. Nobody else has this configuration but us. Nobody else has this price but us. And nobody else is gonna have cleaner floors than you, because you get the ability to steam clean, to sanitize, and to scrub, to add that little bit of, you know, elbow grease all at the same time.
Listen to this, squeaky clean.
Yeah.
So I just cleaned this a minute ago. Listen to that. It's dry, it's clean, it's pristine, okay? Not only is it clean and pristine, it's sanitized as well. That's what we love so much about this one. And then again, you know, think of what you do every day in your life. Like, so we're going on spring break, April 1st.
That's right.
So I'm juicing. You know, I'm getting my bikini body. But
bring me some juice. I just ate all of that food from the caloric, so.
Why do I bring that up? Well, you know, I'm juicing beets. I'm juicing all different things. It sprays everywhere. Beet juice gets all over the floor. It gets all over the countertops. It gets everywhere like that. My kids make smoothies in the morning. That ends up all over the place. I can just take this out. I'm not getting a bucket. I'm not getting a mop. I'm not getting anything else out. I'm not getting that rod thing that has that paper towel configuration on the base of it that you have to replace the solution every couple weeks. No, water. Water does the job for you. So when I'm making my little juices to get my bikini body for spring break, you know, this is gonna get my floors clean. So here we have crayon. Here we have boot marks. Here we have, you know, edge to edge cleaning. Look at that. With one pass. You know, crayon, it's literally like wax on the floor.
Right.
Boom. Look at that. One pass.
And the pads, do the pads go in the washing machine?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're getting 4 of them. Now, why is that a big deal? Well, here's the deal. You're never without pads. You know, 2 are in the washer, 2 are ready for you, you know? And then you're getting the duster pads as well. You do not have to invest any more money into this configuration, okay? You don't have to buy any solution. You don't have to buy anything like that. And then look at that power blast right there. Look at that steam. That, my friend, is going to be the game changer right there. We're giving you that power blast. If you're looking at this model and you're like, you know, I've seen this on HSN before. You have. You've seen something similar, but you haven't seen it with the power blast. You haven't seen it with the LED lights. You haven't seen, you know, the 4 pads and the 2 dusters. This configuration is absolutely exclusive to HSN. If you go to the other stores, if you get in your car and you drive to the big box store or whatever, you may see something similar, but you're not going to see anything like this.
No. And you're not going to get this value that we are giving you today, an incredible value on this. You're only going to pay $129.99, saving $70 on this, okay? So a really tremendous value. And after you buy this, you know what you have to buy? Nothing else. I don't have to buy my floor cleaner. I don't have to buy a bucket. I don't have to buy any kind of cloths. Nothing. You have everything you need. You're just going rogue now.
You
okay,
know, Rosa goes rogue. That's what they say. Here's the other thing.
Sorry, before you do that, I'm so sorry, but I have not shown them colors yet, and these even come in colors. So the navy that you're looking at right here is going to be our best seller so far. This is going to be your sage green, mint green. And then you have a rose gold color as well. So all three colors available, but if you want that blue, how many ordered on the day total now? Yeah, how many total have been ordered? Over 6,300 have already been ordered on the day. So we are well over a third of our quantity and working towards half of our quantity gone on the day. It is one of those things that really takes the best of all worlds and puts it into one machine. And to be able to save $70 today, that's a really spectacular bargain.
No, 100%. You know, and the fact that you're not investing any more money into your unit, you're not going to the store. Listen, we're saving you. When you go to the grocery store,
just add water.
Yeah, just add water. If you go to the grocery store, you're going to get your, I'm thinking like when I get the girls for their lunches, I get turkey, I get some bread, I get some cheese. You know what I don't have to worry about? Anything to sanitize my floors. I hate to speak about my husband when he's awake. I like to do it like in the middle of the night when he's sleeping and he can't hear me. But he was so kind. He gifted me, somebody came in and cleaned the house after Christmas because we had like this big Christmas Eve party and all this stuff. And I was very grateful. When we got home after they cleaned, it smelled so potent. Yeah. You know, like my nose was burning, and I was like, oh my gosh, we have to open the windows. We've got to open the sliders. We've got to like air this house out. And I'm thinking like, that can't be good.
You
know what I mean? That can't be good.
Because that means there's residue, cleaning residue all over your house.
This is water.
Right.
This is water. This is something that
this is sanitizing. Like you said, we can't say that with every steam cleaner. We can say it with this one. And the ability to scrub. And you've got all the upgrades in this particular model. This is something that you may look at and think, maybe I've seen that before, but you haven't. This is an upgraded version of what we have offered you in the past. And what is it, 3 different levels of steam?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not 3 different temperatures, it's 3 different levels. So you've got low, normal, and deep clean, okay? So if you're worried about like hardwood floors like this, because I joke about my father, he has hardwood floors. If you're doing the dishes, and because he's got hardwood floors in the kitchen, and if like a drop of water gets on the floor, he's like, clean it up, you can't put any moisture on the hardwood floors. You know, if you're worried about that, we've got a low setting, quick evaporation rate. I just did a hardwood floor. It was dry within 20 seconds, you know? So here are the pads. You were talking about the pads a minute ago, Alice. Look at how easy it is. I just rip these off, boom. Okay, take those off, drop them. Right back here, they go in the laundry. And then all you have to do is, ready, 1, 2, 3, boom.
Attach the new.
Yeah. Now you've replaced the pads.
Okay, again, exclusive configuration on top of a $70 savings. So you really are getting the best deal out in the marketplace, but only today. Don't forget 3 colors at the moment, which is the navy blue, the mint green, and the rose gold available. It really is a beautiful looking unit.
Right?
Oh, and I forget you get the dusting pads as well.
First time ever. First time ever we've included the dusting pads. So take a look right down here. Okay, this may look clean to you by looking at your screen. You're like, oh, okay, but look at this, all right? We've got a ton of dust on here. So I want you to pay attention to this. So if you don't want, like, let's just say you want to buff out your floors for a second. If you want to, you know, give it that sheen, give it that shine, turn these on, put the duster pads on, and ready? Now, you're going to get some steam. All right, there you go. But look at this. 1 pass. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Look at that shot right there, Alice. You see the reflection. It's literally like buffing and cleaning your floors right now, sanitizing them as well. So how much would you pay for somebody to come to your house and buff and clean out your floors? Right. You know, look at this.
Beautiful.
And look at edge to edge cleaning.
And here's the thing, we sell machines that do just that.
Yeah.
Just the dusting, okay? That's all they do. And you're getting the dusting on top of the steam now. The dusting on top of the steam, and the steam included when you want to use it with the agitation, the rotation as well. All 3 things, the light first time we've ever done the light, the steam shot the first time we've ever given you that really blast of steam. So an upgraded version, an incredible value, which is why, again, over a third of our quantity is gone for the day. We're fast approaching almost 7,000 ordered on the day. So this is, I watched this earlier, and I love being able to see this demonstration because you've come up with a unique way to demonstrate how this cleans.
Yeah, because we keep talking about how each one of those circular pads rotate 150 times a minute. 150 times a minute. So think of the scrubbing power. Think of all of the different things that you're getting with this one. I wanted a way to show you what's really happening on your floors. And the best way that we can do that is with this demonstration. We're gonna show you what happens in the undercarriage. Again, remember, all of this is washable. You're not throwing anything away. So once you get these home, if you have tap water, you're good to go. So just think of that. Get rid of the chemicals.
Just add water.
Yeah,
we all have that.
Right, just add water. So here we go. So what I want you to pay attention to here is look at the underneath. Again, each one of these running at 150 times a minute, all right? Now, it's gonna plow through this. But, see this one's being a little stubborn? Power blast. Look at it melt this away.
Look at that steam.
Right?
I mean, it really
melt it
is
away.
Powerful.
Yeah, I mean, that is the thing that I really want people to take away from this. This is not your average steam mop, okay? This is the one that is going to clean 99.9% of bacteria on your floors. This is 3 times more powerful than any other Shark steam mop that we have. Now, we're the leaders when it comes to floor care. The fact that we're able to say that this is the best, the greatest, you know, what do they say? Bigger, best, bigger, best? What does it say? What's the saying go?
I don't know.
All right, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Bigger.
Good, better, best?
Good, better, best. Thank you. Teamwork makes a dream work.
Absolutely. I need so many people to help me finish my sentences.
Yeah, so this is the big, better, this is the best of the best that you're gonna get from Shark. And again, why not get it from the leaders when it comes to floor care? The fact that we're able to say that we can clean and sanitize your floors and your everyday cleaning. Like I said, I'm doing a ton of, I'm not just juicing, I'm just kind of adding it to my day. But I'm telling you, when I put those beets in the juicer, beet juice ends up on the floor. When the kids do their little acai bowls, is that what they call them these days? Yeah, you know, those little kids, they do all that, you know. They get stuff all over the floor. You know what's so easy? I don't need to get down on my hands and knees and clean all of that stuff up. I grab my steam mop and I'm good to go. 22-foot cord, very long, and again, the power that you're getting with Shark.
In the past, though, it's just been about the steam, having to do all the work. Now you're getting the rotation of the pads that gives you the ability to really get it deep clean, okay? To really take, instead of having to pre-clean before you steam clean, now you just do one pass, and let me tell you what, you're gonna love the rotation of those pads. We're giving you 4 pads, and then you're getting your dusting pads in addition to that, all at a price of under $130. What you could spend for a traditional, maybe even like old-fashioned, I would call it, steam mops, or any kind of steam cleaner that we've offered in the past. Some of them for just a steam cleaner can be way more expensive than what you're paying here. You're getting all the extra pads, you're getting the rotation of the pads, and on top of that, you're getting that, look at that steam blast, okay? So you can really get super dirty messes, really stubborn messes, not just clean, but sanitized on top of that, okay? Again, you're getting your dusting pads, which typically are not going to be included with any configuration you find out there in the marketplace. This is exclusive to us. This configuration, you're not going to get anywhere but here and only today. Those dusting pads included. And then 4 of your other pads as well that are going to really get that floor super clean. Again, when it comes to the value of what we're giving you today, typically you would spend just under $200 for this configuration, but you would not even get the dusting pads included. So you're actually getting a value of almost $210. So you're not just saving $70, you're saving $80 total only today. And we have 3 color choices, which is gonna be, we have the rose gold, we have it in the mint green, and then we also have it available in your navy blue as well. So all 3 colors at the moment are available. 6,600 ordered on the day. Like I said, well over 1/3 of our quantity gone. And you know what? I mean, 11 something East Coast time. So a really great time to get your floors really clean and sanitized. Don't do the chemicals, get rid of the chemicals, just add water. You buy this, you're completely done in terms of floor cleaning.
Yeah, I mean, I talk about just my kitchen. I mean, I use this in the bathroom. This is great. You know, I have girls, so I mean, it's a little clean. Like Guy this morning had a little bit too much information about his son. You know, I hope he wasn't watching. But, you know, we talk about cleaning and sanitizing. That poor kid. You know,
traumatized.
Right. He's like, oh my gosh, my dad talks about me one more time on HSN. But cleaning and sanitizing your floors, whether it's the bathroom, whether it's the kitchen, it's the living room. I have tile in most of my house because my daughter has allergies. We can't have carpet in the house. So I've got to make sure that her floors are sanitized in her bedroom. Her bathroom is clean and sanitized. And when I say I mean her. She's 18, so it's very easy for an 18-year-old to use this. You know, again, it's just water. It's just water. That's the thing that I love so much. I'm literally eliminating steps in cleaning with this one unit. So speaking of this one unit, I want you to take a look at this floor. Doesn't look too dirty. No. Right? All right. If I had this, if I walked by this in my house, I'd be like, I'll wait till next Saturday. Maybe I'm like, I'm gonna go to the beach, I'll just ignore this, it's fine. I don't see any dirt, right? Well, here's the deal. It's the hidden dirt that drives us crazy. This is the Shark Challenge that I want you to do. I want you to order this. Before it comes to your house, clean your floor. Clean it with whatever ways you're cleaning your floor with, okay? Whether if you're down on your hands and knees, if you have a bucket, if you have a mop, if you have an old school steamer, go ahead and clean it. Get this home. And then use this. This is what I want you to see, the Shark difference, okay? It's going to be a game changer. On floors that didn't look too bad, okay? Now it's gonna clean and scrub those floors. These are the floors here, Alice, that we walk on, and then within seconds, it's like, oh, the bottom of our feet are all dark, you know, our socks are all nasty, the bottom of our socks. This is gonna be that game changer. There's that power blast right there. So remember, each one of those non-abrasive scrubby pads, they are gonna go ahead and rotate 150 times a minute, each one of those. And as we go through this, it's cleaning, it's scrubbing, it's sanitizing. You've got those LED lights right there. So on floors, like I said, that didn't look too bad, all right, now it's clean, now it's sanitized. I'm getting up 99.9% of the bacteria from this floor. All right, ready? Let's go ahead and take a look at these pads. On a floor that did not seem too dirty, look at that.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your Shark Challenge.
I'm a few inches away from it, and it looked clean to me, but not even close.
So the wonderful engineers at Shark, they're constantly innovating. So you're thinking, oh, she talks a lot about the pads. What's the big deal about the pads? Check the pads out, okay? These aren't just your typical pads. First and foremost, they go into the washer. So you clean these. You don't have to trash these. Notice here, you've got all of, you see the white stripes? Those are thousands of little microfiber cloths that are gonna grab onto the messes and hold onto the messes. We're not pushing any of the messes around. That's what a lot of other things do. The little gray things right here, that's gonna be your non-abrasive scrubbies. That's how we're able to say that this is a scrub machine as well. So this right here, it's not gonna scratch anything, they're non-abrasive, but it's gonna get the job done. These are your workhorses right here. And then you're getting the dusters. For the very first time, we're adding the dusters. So you can buff out your floors, you can dust your floors, you can do whatever you want with these. These, again, look at how plush they are. Okay, so this is gonna get down onto your hardwood floors and all of that and get all of that dust. Again, all of these little fingers right here, grabbing the mess, holding on to the mess, not moving the mess, not pushing any of the mess around.
Absolutely, $129.99 is your today's special price. So in case you're brand new shopping with us, I'm Alice Carone, this is Tracy Rosa, and you are looking at one of the biggest and best cleaning companies in the world. When it comes to Shark, Shark really innovates when it comes to cleaning, and that's what they've done again. They've brought us a new version of their ability to clean with steam. This is now your steam and scrub steam mop. But not only is it the steam and scrub, maybe you've seen a previous version of it. This is a new version. This new version is going to have this really strong blast of steam so that you can really get that dirt loosened up. But on top of that, we're giving you an exclusive configuration. You are going to love to clean with this. The way it cleans, simple, easy, and you don't have to buy anything else. Just add water because you get the ability to clean any of your floor surfaces with the ability to also sanitize at the same time. Just add water, that's all you do. A couple of minutes, you are good to go, and you get that agitation that comes from your scrubbing, because those pads are gonna go around 150 times every single minute that you are using it. And Tracy's come up with a very clever way to be able to show you exactly what's happening underneath the floor.
Yeah, I'm getting a little crazy with this demonstration because I love it so much, you know, because listen, at the end of the day, I can speak till I'm blue in the face. I can tell you all the legally approved things I'm allowed to say, which again, you know, we've hardly ever been able to say that it cleans 99.9% of the bacteria up off your floors. I've hardly been able to say that this is 3 times better than any other Shark steam mop that we have in the marketplace. But I want to prove it to you. I want you to see what's happening. So as you see here, like Alice just said a minute ago, each one of those pads is running at 150 rotations a minute, okay? So you see the steam. I haven't had to do the steam blast at all. This is on the middle mode, okay? Now, let's say I come across here. Boom, a little bit of residue left. You know what? Blast it. All right, I'm blasting that. I'm melting the messes away, like so. Look at that. Look at
That's a lot of steam.
Right? Look at that steam. I mean,
and
it's
I love that I can see it because you've added a light.
Exactly.
So the light, the steam blast, absolutely new.
Now here's the other thing. So, okay, one of the questions we were getting at midnight last night, Alice, was how long is it gonna last? Like, how much water do you have to put in? Like,
Right.
if I fill the reservoir up, how, you know, is it gonna last me a long time? Doesn't matter. So here's the thing about this one. This is where you put the water in right here. Notice, I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna turn it on, all right? Even if it's on, I can open this up and fill it up. It's not a pressurized system. So I don't have to wait for this to cool down and then put water in and then wait for it to heat back up and start cleaning again. There's never any break in your cleaning.
I love that part.
Right? So if you want to use it on blast and blast the heck out of it, obviously it's going to use more water than normal, but you know, you don't have to worry about that. That's the blast. You've got the scrub and the sanitization. Then you've got the rotating pads right there. 150 rotations a minute per pad, okay? Think about that. There's not enough elbow grease in the world to do 150 rotations per pad. That would be like wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. It would be absolutely crazy. You can't do that. This is gonna allow you to
you would run out of steam very quickly.
Exactly. Even Mr. Miyagi would have a problem with that. And again, cleaning and sanitizing your floors.
Cleaning and sanitizing in a way you've been unable to do before. Shark continues to innovate. One of the biggest, most loved cleaning companies in the world. And you are getting their newest iteration of their steam and scrub, okay? This is a new model. This is not only a new model, it is a new model with an exclusive configuration and an exclusive price to us here at HSN. So not only are you getting it, and by the way, it's very lightweight too, so not a big heavy piece of equipment. And I love the fact it just stands up on its own. So many of these things, you have to lean it up somewhere. It's constantly falling. Not this one. Stands up on its own. Our exclusive configuration is going to give you 4 of your floor scrubbers. So while you're, for example, if you have a big mess and you clean it up, but you want to keep cleaning, then just pop these right into the washing machine and grab the next set, because you get 4 of these. And then you're also going to get your dusting mops as well. So those dusting mops are going to be so great, because now if you just want to do a quick dusting, just pick up the dirt, then no problem. You get those included. This is an exclusive configuration. Now you're also going to get what Tracy was talking about, the ability to fill that up anytime you want. Even if you run out of steam, then just take this, fill it up, and pour it right on in, and it will heat up in just a matter of a minute or so. So everything included, 3 color choices as well. This is the mint color, also available in your navy. The navy has gone crazy. If you want that navy, you'll need to order that early today. Over halfway sold out already in that navy color. And then we also have it in the rose gold. We're fast approaching almost 7,000 ordered on the day. It's because this is different. This is a new model, an upgraded model that Shark is bringing us for the very first time, where you get 3 levels of steam, but you get that steam shot now that really is going to help break up that dirt. It's going to sanitize your floors. You're getting a light for the first time, so you can see what you're cleaning and what you're missing, and all of that included for under $130, what you could easily pay just for something that dusts your floors.
Yeah.
Like rotating brushes that dust your floors, where you could easily pay for just a standard steam cleaner with no special attributes. Having the scrubbing function is gonna change everything.
You know, I said this earlier today. I forget what show I talked about it, but like I learned to clean from my grandma, okay? Listen, Mom, I love you, but Grandma taught me how to clean. She's 95 years old, but it takes, like, you've got to wrap your brain around a new way of cleaning. Like, she's old school. She's like, you get on your hands and knees, you clean your floors, you do all that stuff. Well, I was trying to explain to her the other day, I'm like, you don't have to do that anymore. Like, now we have steam cleaning, okay? The fact that Shark has perfectioned getting it to that sweet spot of a temperature, that temperature that is going to kill the bacteria on your floors, that temperature that is going to give you that quick evaporation rate. So, like old school grandma, she'd be like, you know, we lived with her in the summers, and she would mop, and then she'd be on her hands and knees, and like, you couldn't come in the front door. She's like, stay outside, kids, I just mopped the floor, I just cleaned the floor, you know? But this one, again, now it's within seconds, it's gonna dry. And that's what I love about Shark. And listen, our innovators, our engineers, they're constantly innovating. They're constantly coming up with good ideas. And that's what they did with this. They married the perfect state. Like, I say it's a perfect marriage. We took an old school mop.
And you thought that was impossible.
Right, you're right. We took, you know, we had the original steam mop. It had the blast. And then we had this that did not have the blast. People were like, we want the blast. Yeah. So we combined those two and gave you the perfect, like, little golden child, if you want to say, you know? And again, cleaning, sanitizing, scrubbing, all of that stuff with water. Like I said, when you make your grocery list out this week, because you have to go to the grocery store and get, you know, food plan and all that stuff, I'm in the same boat as you. You know, the one thing I don't have to worry about now is solution for my floors, cleaning supplies for my floors. I can take that, I can check that off the grocery list, okay? When you're making your smoothies in the morning, when you're making your juices in the mornings, when you spill your cereal in the morning and there's milk all over the floor, you know what I don't have to worry about? I don't have to worry about getting down to my hands and knees and cleaning all that up. The closet is right next to the kitchen, so I can grab my mop, fill it up with water, and now I know I'm cleaning up that mess, but I'm sanitizing the floors as well.
Absolutely.
You know? And then with that steam blast, boom, you're good to go. Remember, I always talk about this. People, you know what, Alice, you and I've worked together a long time. I probably share way too much personal information on TV. You know, my kids and my husband are like, really? Like, really? You're gonna continue to talk about it? But like my father, he is like, there cannot be any moisture on my hardwood floors. He's like adamant about it. But look at this. Very little moisture. And then I went ahead and I went by it. Let's see, where it's already dry back here. Okay, yeah. It's drying in the front right there. Now this floor, this hardwood floor, is cleaned and it's sanitized. Remember, all sealed hard floors can benefit from this. Not only am I gonna be cleaning and scrubbing these floors, I'm sanitizing them as well. And that's what we love so much about Shark. We're the leaders when it comes to floor care, okay? So we've created a system that allows you to, hey, listen, we could have created a system where you have to put solution in here, where you and had you coming back for more, spending more money with Shark, but we didn't. You know, you don't have to buy any more pads.
Need it.
You don't need it.
Right.
You know, it's water. And that's the thing that we love so much about this system.
But it's heated water, and heated water cleans in a different way because heated water will also sanitize things. And so you're getting all the benefits of a really super duper clean floor. But I don't have to keep buying cleaners, number one, and I don't have to keep walking on cleaners. Why are you replacing dirt with chemicals? I mean, it just, you were talking earlier about somebody had come and cleaned your house and you walked in and you smell the chemicals.
We could smell it from outside of the house.
Yeah, I've had that happen before. I banned all chemical cleaning in my house.
And again, I don't want to trash my husband. It was a very nice.
It's very sweet.
It was very sweet. Honey, you did a great job. I love you very much. Thank you very much. But listen, we don't have to do that anymore. And the fact that like when I walked in, I was like, okay, yeah, the house looks great, but it's potent, you know? And then it's like, I had to open the windows. I had to open the sliders. We had to air the entire house out. And I'm like, I've got an 18 and a 16-year-old who I lecture about making good choices and all that stuff. I'm gonna have them come home and inhale these fumes, you know?
You stop and think about that. If you are smelling your cleaners, it means they're leaving something behind. It's some kind of residue, and if it's on your floor, you're walking in it, your pets are walking in it, and why in the world would we do that? We're being so careful, right? As we should be. Get rid of the chemicals in your home. When you can clean better with a Shark, and this is the first time we have ever offered you this particular model, is their best of the best. It is their upgraded version. Now first time with a light, now for the first time with not only 3 levels of steam, but a steam blast as well, which is gonna help loosen up those really tough spills and dirt. And we're gonna show you again how this works, but don't forget, only today at this price, frankly, only while supplies last. We are well over 7,000 ordered on the day. That's well over a third of our quantity, fast approaching half of our quantity on the day gone. So if you want it, get it home and just try it and see. When you clean your floors, see what's on those pads.
Yeah, no, 100%. And you know, we were talking about chemicals a minute ago, Alice, and I just want to kind of touch on that for a second. I think old school way of thinking was if it didn't make our nose burn or our eyes water, it wasn't doing the job, right? Don't you think like back in the...
Oh, it has to smell clean. Clean doesn't have a smell.
Exactly. You're not masking anything with this. You're cleaning, you know, you're cleaning your floors, you're sanitizing your floors without having to worry about any type of chemicals. Again, look at that steam. Look at that. Come on, y'all, put your coffee down and look at your TV screen right now. It is literally melting our messes away. And then look at that.
That's a cloud of steam.
Exactly. Those pads right there, they're grabbing onto the mess. They're holding onto the mess. Because this, listen, if you've ever gotten anything stuck on a mirror, let's talk about when you're getting ready in the morning, and maybe like toothpaste flicks on the mirror, maybe some of your face wash flicks on the mirror. You wipe it, there's always gonna be a smudge. Mirrors are the hardest thing to clean. Did you see how there was not one single piece of residue on this? No streaking, nothing.
Because it's heated steam, okay? I mean, you think about how much sense this makes in terms of cleaning your home so that it's really clean. Not that you're trading dirt for chemicals or dirt for some, you know, fancy smell. Instead, you are just removing the dirt and sanitizing that surface so that when you walk, you're not gonna get dirt all over your feet or chemicals or any kind of residue. Instead, they're just clean, and you get 3 levels of steam, by the way. So you can use this on your sealed floors. You can use this on your linoleum, on your tile.
On your marble?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you buy marble and there's a list. Like, do not use ... Like, do not use them. I guarantee you water's not on there. It's not, you know, like this is safe for all sealed surfaces. You know, that's the thing that I love so much about this.
Right.
This is literally like a steam mop on a hoverboard. You turn it on and it takes off and it's like doing the job for you.
All you do is guide it. You don't even really push it, right? I love the hoverboard.
That's the thing I love about this, you know? Again, you turn it on, you've got 3 different modes. Now, that's not 3 temperatures. If I have it on low mode, that doesn't mean that it's gonna be at a lower temperature. No, it just means that it's not gonna give you a ton of steam out, you know, because if it's just like everyday clean, it's fine. Now, I keep mine on deep because I'm like, all right, let's just go ahead, let's go for it, you know? So I'm gonna kick it on deep. The thing basically takes off. All right, here we go. Wax, crayons. 1 pass, Alice, 1 pass. Mud marks, all right? So Bella comes in from her walk, she's trekking everything in. You know, my husband, I was talking to him this morning and he was like, he goes, I saw that demonstration where you clean that floor up and you have all that stuff underneath. And he's like, do you realize that you bring that to bed with you? Like when you walk on dirty floors, that comes in our bed. Like when you lay on the sofa, he's like,
think about that.
Right?
Ugh, you're sleeping in it, right?
Right? So so I was like, oh my God, I never really thought of that. And he's like, I'm so glad that we have this home. He's like, I didn't even think about all of that stuff. So the last thing you want to do is track all of that gunk that ends up on your feet into your bed, onto your couches, onto all those places. Look at this, within seconds, I've cleaned up mud, I've cleaned up crayon, I've cleaned up jelly. And it's clean and pristine. You can literally see the studio lights
and you know what it smells like?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Which is good.
Cleaners that have all of those chemicals in them and leave a fragrance behind, it means they're leaving something on your floor. Instead of walking around in that stuff, whatever you have paid money for, Just add water, heated steam, and you're going to be sanitizing your floors. You are going to know where you're cleaning because it's got a light for the first time. And on top of that, it's got that steam burst for the very first time. This is their upgraded model. We are saving you today. We're saving you $80 on this configuration, which is unavailable anywhere except right here at HSN. Only today at this price, okay? So we have 3 color choices that you can choose from. One is the navy blue. This is selling the fastest. This will sell out the first today. Also in the mint and the rose gold. We're giving you an exclusive configuration with all of these pads. So we're gonna give you 4 of your traditional pads that are really the scrubby pads. And then you're getting the dusting pads as well, which typically you would have to buy those separately. All of this available for you. And then we took on top of that, normally just for this part of it, you would spend almost $200. So we took $70 off and added in another $10 worth of those dusting pads, which you're gonna love having those dusting pads, actually. I think that it'll be a split usage. I think you'll use the dusting pads as much as you use your scrubby pads.
Yeah, and I love that we're giving you, for the first time, we're giving you 4 of these pads. Notice here, this is clean. Again, I wanna go ahead and do that hidden dirt demonstration to show you just exactly what your shark is gonna be able to clean and scrub and sanitize. Why do we give you 4? Well, I'm using 2 right now. You know where the other 2 are? They're in the washer. So when I need to use, when I need to mop my floors again in a couple days or whatever, I can go ahead and take those clean ones out and then, put these that are gonna get dirty, put them in there. And then, like you said, Alice, you're getting those dusters. I've been with Shark for about 8 years now. Never seen those dusting pads, not at all. So it's so cool to be able to offer you that. So on a floor, again, that did not look too dirty, wait for it. All right? Look at that.
Yeah.
That's the Shark Challenge, okay? So look at how they are grabbing onto the mess, holding onto the mess, but you know what they didn't do? Push that mess around. They grabbed it, held onto it, and then just continue to clean and sanitize and do all of that stuff. Now, I think we only have a minute left, so I definitely want to go back to my favorite demonstration, if you don't mind, because I want you to see that steam. I want you to see what we're talking about. We were able to make a demonstration where you were able to see what is going on underneath, okay? That's the big thing about this. 150 rotations per pad per minute. It's not 150 rotations every time that you turn it on. It's a minute. So if you clean your house, for 15 minutes, well, I'm not good at math, but that's a lot of rotations.
I was wondering if you were going to get there.
I was like, yeah, I'm not going to go there. Not going to go there.
Look at that. Yeah, that burst, first time ever with the burst. That's a lot of steam coming out of there. I mean, it really is going to break everything down. Sanitizing as it goes, and you get the agitation of 150 rotations a minute, all for under $130. 4 pads included, 2 dusting pads included, never before. Tracy Rosa,
thank you, my friend.
Great to have you.
It's good to be here. I'm excited.
In a green way, and after you buy this, done. Don't need anything else. Stay in the ordering process for it. I know we're busy with it. Stay there. We will see you a little bit later today. All right. And by the way, reminding you that we have HP on sale this entire month. So go check out some of the specials you're going to find there. I think everything is on